In this video, we are assembling the Valentine slice cards. We have 7 different characters. I have them all laid out. We have an axolotl, an elephant, a skunk, a pig, a yeti, a frog, and a bee. They each come with a printable sentiment, which you can see I do not have. And that is because I don't have a printer at home. So I cannot print them. They all basically have the same type of parts. So we have the feet with the heart, that's the front, the main body, that's the center, and then the back of the body, that is the back of the card. And so we're just going to, you also have a piece that matches the back, and this is for closing off the slice form in the back, and also gives you a place to write. Okay, so you want to do that in white or light color. And you want to make sure that you put your card together prior to putting that on. So I'm just going to start by assembling these 2 layers here. I've tried to keep it pretty simple so you don't have a whole lot of small pieces to put together. I like the idea. These are small. These are an A1 size. So they, when I looked up the A1 online, it said it's the normal size for like an RSVP response card. So each of these comes with an envelope, the A1 size, so it won't cost you extra to mail. You don't have to worry about that. So you see that back piece. Now this piece we'll wait to put on until we do the slices. But first I want to put together each section, at least partially. So on this one with the face is the bottom half. It's a little more than half. And then you have this other piece, and this is for the color to make an contrasting color spots on the head. Okay. And I think that I want to, well, if I have them here, I don't know where my foam squares went. Let me take a quick look around my desk here. I wanted to pop up the head, but let me go see if I have my foam squares in my closet. Okay. So I've been battling a pretty bad cold, and I'm just not quite 100% back to myself. So I'm going to use these foam squares. I'm going to pop up the head. And we're going to now the bow will go on this part because you want it to be on the front. think that I want to pop this one up too. But I'm going to grab my circles, my foam dots. For that, I think I'll use a small one. Now, if you wanted to make this a boy, you can give him a bow tie. I am going to make mine a girl. You just want to be careful when you're putting the bows on the top that you're not putting it too high to fit in the envelope. So have your envelope ready so that you can test that. And then for the heart, I'm going to pop up the feet on this, so I'm going to go ahead and put the heart on. Now, there is a sentiment that you can print. I think I already said I don't have a printer, or maybe I said that in the one that I started before, but had to stop because I didn't have everything I needed. But there are sentiments that you can print, but I don't have a printer at home, so I am not able to print those on mine. So I'm going to go ahead and put the hands on. I could have popped the hands up too. I probably should have. Maybe I'll do it on the others. But you want to put the hands just right here on the top part of the heart. So you don't want it sticking over too far because then the card won't fit in the envelope. So now, here are the pieces we have left, and we've got these. So we're going to start with our back piece, and we're just going to slide these together like you would a slice card. Okay, because these are small, it's a little bit tight, okay? But just work it on there. I'm lining this up so I can lift this and glue. I like to glue my back and my front things on my slice. I think it helps hold the card together a little bit better. So if you don't want to do this, you do not have to. Just if you want the solid piece for writing, but you don't want to glue this down, then use this piece that has the slices in it to add the piece to the back, if that makes sense. I feel like this holds these cards together a little bit better to glue them into place. And so you know that your front and your back are going to stay, because I've had the centers pop out of mine frequently, because that one, there's no way to glue that one into place. Okay, so gluing these down, and I apologize, I have been sick. I've been sick for 12 days and still kind of croupy and not feeling 100% great. Okay, so now I've got these in place. I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to glue this guy to the back. And this one is solid. And this will cover those tabs we just glued down and just clean up the whole back. Okay. So see, this just covers right up where we just glued, so you can't tell that those tabs are glued down. And it just makes this nice and neat. We have our centerpiece ready to go in. And I don't know about you with these slices, but sometimes I really struggle getting these together. I remember paper dolls when I was a kid and having trouble getting the bases on my paper dolls too. Okay, so we've got those in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one in place. Okay, and I'm going to push that over to the side, and then I'm just going to make sure this is lined up straight. And I'm going to glue these down as well. And there is a cover for these. I'll show you here in just a second. Right here. This little piece is, let me fold this back the other way just to make sure everything is folding. Then we're going to put this cover right here over these. Okay, and now the last thing I need to do are my feet. So I wanted to pop these up, that's why I saved them to put on a little bit later. So these, whoops. So I'm just going to place these. Now, older kids can definitely do these. I don't know about the younger kids. It'll just depend on the ability of the child. Because it can get a little bit difficult putting these slices together. But there is the axolotl, and see, she's just sweet. Okay. Thank you for joining me.